Guys, today we will be discussing crypto prop firms. A lot of you may have been trading with various prop firms like CFD, futures prop firms, which have been around for a very long time now. Now, recently, the industry has shifted towards crypto prop firms, as we can see that the bull run for crypto has started already, and Bitcoin has already crossed 120k. It is currently the market price is at 118k. So altcoins are yet to move. A lot of you may not have sufficient funds left to capture this bull run entirely. As we all know, Bitcoin moves first, then follows Ethereum. Once Ethereum pumps, you can say to new all-time highs, the market corrects a bit, and then finally altcoins they catch up. And that's when you can say the FOMO actually coming into the market, and it's like every other coin is going to pump. So for those of you who do not have adequate funds left to trade this bull run, the best solution which remains right now will be, of course, prop firms so that you do not miss out on any trading opportunities. That's what I can advise you on. Now, moving forward, I'm going to discuss some which are the best prop firms in the industry for crypto, of course. And currently, me personally, I am trading with three prop firms right now at the same time. One is Klein funding. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Second one is Hyrotrader, and the third one is PropW, right? All three of these prop firms are very solid. They have good liquidity, and you will never face any issues with payouts. Now, when you're trading with prop firms, what you need to make sure is that you're following their rules. So for every prop firm, ensure that the first thing that you do is go to the rules section and read out all their rules. Because when I go to the Trustpilot reviews for these prop firms, you'll see that client funding, it has 204 reviews, 4.9, and literally there is just, I think, one or two negative reviews. Let's go through the negative, right? I don't even look at the positive ones because you'll only find good stuff there, right? So let's look at only the negative. That will give you an idea what is the worst you can expect, right? So this is about a giveaway account, and someone is referring to a commission. I'm not sure if it is correct because they're using Bybit. So Bybit entirely relies upon the volume you're trading, right? So if you're opening a 200k position, $200,000 worth of position, then of course $25 on that is a very small amount, right? So it completely depends upon the volume you're trading. Bybit has a 0.01 or 0.02% commission, which is very low, and I think that's what he's referring to. So on BTC, it may appear a bit big, but because the price of BTC is now at 117k, so if you're trading 2 BTC or 1 BTC worth of position, $25 on that isn't much. So I've traded personally, commissions are pretty normal. That review, the person who's reviewing, who left that review, I think he's like a new trader. This is the Trustpilot review page of Hyrotrader. They have, you can say, few negative reviews, but yeah, overall, this is also a solid prop firm. You can check their, you can say, Discord community. All of them have pretty, you can say, solid backing. There are no liquidity issues, and whoever has requested a payout has been paid, right? So again, I'm not going to look at the five-star reviews. You guys can refer to the five-star reviews yourself. I'll only check the negative ones. So what I've noticed after reviewing all of these negative reviews, the first thing we'll talk about this warning. I'm not sure why they have got it, right? So they have removed some reviews. I think they might have been some misunderstanding, or I'm not sure if Hyrotrader gives any kind of incentive uh, to traders to leave a positive review, but a lot of prop firms do that. Like after you get a payout, they'll send you a special request that leave a review for us. So because these reviews matter, right? Like every positive review gives improves the picture, public image of the company. So I think almost every prop firm does that. They do reach out to any trader who has, you can say, got a payout. They'll ask them to please leave a review on the Trustpilot page so that it gives like a good picture for the company. That's how the deal is with prop firms, right? So which is one of the reason why I don't even look at the good reviews. If you look, there'll be like several good reviews, of course. We don't have to care about any of these five-star reviews, right? We'll just remove the five stars, just look at the one stars. So when we are observing the one-star reviews over here, what I've noticed is most of these traders, they're complaining about rules. A lot of them have failed because of the rules. There is no, you can say, direct. I've not seen even one review where a person said that he has not been paid after requesting a payout. Almost all of them are about, you can say, the rules, right? So a lot of people do not actually read the prop firm rules and they begin trading, of course. And when you break a rule, they're going to, of course, either deduct your profits, make you redo the challenge, or in some cases, even breach your account, depending upon the severity of which rule you have broken. And when I'm checking the rules, to be honest, Hyrotrader has a lot of rules, but what else can you expect from a prop firm, right? So prop firm, if you're trading a personal account, there are literally no rules. But when you're trading with prop firms, there are certain rules which need to be followed. I'm not going to go through all of these rules. I'll leave it for you guys to review it. It is not something with which you cannot do it. Like it is very easy to comply with these rules and make money. A lot of traders are using the services of Hyrotrader and taking big payouts home. You can check the payouts on their Discord server. I'll recommend everyone who is trading with them to join their Discord for both I mean for all these companies, right? So whether you're trading with Klein, Hyrotrader, PropW, all of them have Discord. Advantages of being a part of the Discord server is you can stay on track with all their announcements and whichever, you can say, update they're trying to provide to the trader, be it maintenance or anything else, you'll be on track. So Discord link will be found right over here on their website itself. You can join the Discord server for all of them. Right, I'll just show you for this as well. Let me see. It should be, usually it's at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. And even for PropW, you should also find the Discord server link right over here. You can join the Discord server of all three prop firms. That will help you with announcements and updates. Right, now coming back to these prop firms, which ones are good? You can check the pricing right over here. Like I have standardized it. I've actually prepared a spreadsheet for you guys, right? So I'm only looking at one step over here. Client funding does have two-step and three-step, even instant funding. Prime Plus is coming soon, but they do have these other options as well. You can go for one step, two step, three step, or instant, right? For Hyrotrader, they do have one step and two step evaluations. One step has a 10% target, single phase 6% max loss, 4% daily drawdown, and max loss is static. That's the best part. This is the exact reason why I am sticking to these forms. I require the max loss to be static. Otherwise, usually with one-step evaluations, you have this trailing drawdown which will keep on increasing, which is not a good thing for the traders. Because when you reach your, you can say 5 or 6% profit, they're going to take your trailing drawdown back somewhere to your initial balance, and then when you're withdrawing your profits, you won't be left with any buffer to trade with. So usually your account will not last past one or two payouts. You're going to blow your account soon on, which is why static drawdown is the way to go whenever you're trading with any firm, be it CFD, futures. I think most of them are doing trailing anyway, but for crypto, you're getting static, stick with firms who are providing you with static drawdown. One step is the best because you won't have additional hurdles. Yeah, like you can clear it faster. I prefer one steps personally, but if you like two steps, you can go for that as well. There are like, of course, you get more drawdown for the price, but it takes longer, of course, like if you're looking at two step over here, it's like 10 minimum trading days and then five, like at least 15 days before you get your funded account. One step, 10 minimum trading days. And the requirement for minimum trading days is very easy. If you have any doubt regarding how it is calculated, you can contact the support. I did seek clarification myself. So the way they calculate it is you'll be required to open certain amount of position, and even if it fluctuates slightly, like 1% of that position's net, you can say notional value. So if you're opening a $10,000 worth of position, 1% of that is $100. Like the price should move $100, like either to 10,100 or 9,900 before you close it. And on top of that, you can also hedge it if required. So meeting the minimum trading days is very easy. Once you meet the profit target, just open these small trades, $10,000. I'm referring to a 100K account. So if you're opening a 100K account, $10,000 on that is nothing, right? And you can close the trade whether once the price moves either $100 up or $100 down on the $10,000 position, 1%, right? If required, you can just hedge it. So that's what I'll recommend. Open a trade, hedge it immediately, let it run either plus minus. You won't lose money if it is hedged, right? For them, for client funding, I think it doesn't have any minimum trading days. Okay, it has 3 days, right? And for prop W, let's have a look 1 second. I forgot for prop W. It has five. So yeah, so for client funding it is three, prop W is five, and for Hyrotrader it is 10. Whichever firm you guys prefer, it is completely up to you guys. I'm trading with all three of them, and my experience is pretty good. All three of them have a very good platform. So for client funding, I'm using Bybit, the direct, you can say, I believe if you're in crypto, of course, all of you guys would be knowing Bybit, right? This is one of the reason why I'm trading with client funding and Hyrotrader is because they are directly partnered with Bybit, right? Even Hyrotrader, this is partnered with Bybit, right? Now let's go to the spreadsheet which I have prepared. This gives you a better idea. I have just covered it for one step. I'll recommend you guys, if you guys are new, start with one step, easier to pass, easier to get your payout. Both have on-demand payout, which is why it's a good idea. Just get started, get your funded account as fast as possible, get your first payout, take your investment out, right? So for 100 account, here are the prices. For client funding, it is $510. HydroTrade is slightly more expensive at $600. I took the prices right from their website. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. So one step, 100K account, I've taken the profit split at 80-20, 6% daily drawdown, I mean 6% max drawdown, 3% daily drawdown, $510. I've picked it directly from the website. For Hyrotrader, it is 600. I've picked it again from here, 599. I've just round figured it to 600. Daily drawdown is 3. For Hyrotrader, it is 4. Max drawdown is 6 and 6 for both. Profit split, I've kept it at 80-20 for both. Payout is on demand for both. There is this discount code prime time. This is again my personal affiliate code. It will keep adjusting with the best discount that they have in the market, right? So client funding, it is running a promotion right now, which is why it is giving a good 25% off, which you guys can take advantage of while it lasts, right? These promotions don't last for a long period. Once they're out, they're out. Then it might return back to maybe a 10 or 15% discount. Currently, it's a nice 25% off, worth taking advantage of. For Hyrotrader, we have a 10% discount code. Again, this is the best discount which is available in the market. You might see a lot of 5% over there, but yeah, Hyrotrader is very sticky with discounts. You will not get much over there. After the discount, this is the price you have to pay. For client funding, it comes down to 382.5. For Hyrotrader, it's a 10% discount, so $540. Both have on-demand payouts, so the first thing which I'll recommend is securing your investment. Hyrotrader does give a 100% refund. You can claim your refund directly after passing, right? And yes, once again, I'll recommend you guys to go through the FAQ section for both the companies. Personally, I've noticed Hyrotrader has way more rules compared to client funding or PropW, so keep that in mind as well. As long as you're following these rules, all three of these prop firms are going to give you your payout. But if you're breaking any rules, of course, they will use it against you to either deduct your profits, maybe make you redo the challenge or funded account, or in worst case scenarios, they might even breach your account, who knows, right? It is going to be like a difficult situation with them. So it's always good to go to their website, check their rules. PropW has you can say it doesn't have that many rules. So still I recommend going through all of them because these rules will be used against you if they can. There aren't many rules. It is not something with which you cannot trade. If you read through them, it is very easy to follow and trade accordingly. And if you have any doubts whatsoever, just contact the support team. They'll be more than happy to clarify these rules for you. Lastly, I am personally trading with all three of them. Like I said, I'll give more update about my personal progress with these, you can say, prop firms, the way I go about them, and whatever results I get with the prop firm, I'll be publicly showing it on my channel. And I'll also disclose the trading strategy which I am using with these prop firms. For those of you who want to go with a rather conservative approach and ensure that you pass the evaluation without losing much money, that is losing more than you're prepared to lose, then you can use one of the hedging strategies which is available in the market. So this is what you can say, personally have followed in the past whenever I'm unsure or if I want to pass an evaluation without, you can say, risking too much. For example, sometimes people need to, you can say, fail 3 to 4 evaluations before they pass. I mean, some people have that kind of ratio. They are not serious on evaluation accounts. They want to be more serious on the funded accounts and they want to pass the evaluation as soon as possible. So if you're one of those, you can follow this strategy so that you can trade the evaluation in a risk-free manner. You won't be losing more than a given amount, and once you pass, you can trade the funded account seriously. That's what I personally do, right? So in this strategy, what we are going to do is we are going to use the hedging concept. So hedging between two accounts is strictly prohibited with prop firms. But what you can do is if you want to hedge, you can of course hedge with your personal account and they won't have any issue. They won't be, of course, even able to track it, right? So with these prop firms, that is with Klein funding, with Hyrotrader, and with PropW, all of them, they're trading either with their own platform or with Bybit, right? So what you can do is you can trade this prop challenge either on their own platform, that is CoinW or Bybit, and you can hedge it on a different exchange like Binance, MEXC, Gate.io, Bitget, whichever exchange you prefer, right? So what we are going to do is this is like a 100K challenge once again, which we are going to use for example. Max drawdown is $6,000. So I'm going to divide it by 5. You're going to basically divide this risk amongst 5 trades. Okay. If you have 5 losing trades of 1,200 each, you will lose $6,000. Right? Ensure you do not do it in the same day since you have a daily drawdown as well. So you need to also spread these 5 trades across at least 2 or more days, right? Coming back to this, we divide it by, you can say, 5. We are also going to divide the cost by 5, right? You're going to inverse the position. So 540 divided by 5 becomes $108, right? Here you're risking 1,200 per trade. This will be inversed by $108. Now I'll give you a better example. You will like able to understand this hedging concept using an example. So let's move over there to the next sheet. In this example, I'm showing a 1 BTC trade. Again, 100K account, 1 BTC position is can be easily opened. If you go for a long on 107, 117, 400, currently the price is around 118K around this range. So I'm giving an example close to the market price. 117, 117K, 400 is where you long. Your stop loss is 1200 points below it, 1 BTC. So 16200 is your stop loss. Take profit is 18600 plus 1200. 1:1 trade. Okay. If you're going long over here on your personal account, you will go short. Now the position size is different if you notice. Over here is 1 BTC and over here is 0.89. How do I get this figure? Remember I had told you on your prop account if you are risking 1200, that is you're dividing your overall cost by 5, right? Total drawdown by 5. On your personal it becomes 108. That is I'm catching 540 for you can say Hyrotrader, that is the cost you're paying. You divide it by 5, right? If you have 5 losing trades, you're going to you can say win 540 on your personal account since it is inverse. If you lose money on the prop account, you are winning money on the personal account. And if you're winning on the prop account, you're losing money on the personal account. The trades are like inversed completely. If you're going long over here, you have to go short over here. Exact same entries. The SLTP will be inverse. That's how the strategy works. How did I get this figure again? I connect, you can connect your accounts to TradingView. It helps you easily with calculation of risk, right? So once I enter all the values, I have entered the price of entry over here. I've entered my take profit over here. I've entered my stop loss over here. And here you can enter your risk. It will give you the lot size automatically. So if you're risking 500, it will give you, okay, 0.41 BTC is what you have to open. Over here, I have to open using a risk of 108. So I put 108 over here. It gives me the figure 0.0898. This is what we are going to open. Once you click your buy or sell, it is like an automated, it's like a set and forget. As you can see, currently the price is at 117,935 and you're setting a limit order right over here, right? 117, 400. So this is like a set and forget. Once you set it, you have to just wait, right? You'll set this limit order both on your personal and prop account, and then you can step away. Once the price comes over here, this will get triggered. Over here, you'll have your TP. Over here, you'll have your yeah, over here you'll have your SL, here you'll have your TP, and it will be the reverse on your prop account. Okay. Now, if you're losing 5 trades on your prop account, that is minus 6,000, hit your max drawdown on the personal, you will win this these 5 lose like the 5 losing trades on your prop account. These will be the winning trades on your personal. So 108 into 5 again becomes 540. What you're going to do is you will have enough money to buy another evaluation account using this, right? That is like the whole point of this strategy. If you lose one evaluation, you can buy another one for free since you have hedged your positions and you made the same amount of money on your you can say personal account. Now there are also several exchanges like MEXC personally is giving zero trading fees, you can say offer for BTC pairs and several other crypto pairs. You can take advantage of that, like zero commissions on trading, I mean zero trading fees on trading certain crypto pairs. You can take advantage of that. Otherwise, you can make a minor adjustment to ensure that the fees are covered up as well. It is very easy to cover up for the fees. Fees in crypto are very, like you can say, the amount is very small, right? It shouldn't technically be a problem, but yes, you can adjust, you can make minor adjustments to cover up for the fees as well. So once you make another, you can say 540 by hedging, like say you lost this prop account, you made 540, you can purchase another, right? You can do this multiple times until you pass, right? So when you pass, finally, you will make plus 10,000, that is 10% profit target on the prop account, right? When that happens, of course, like I said, in this scenario, when you were losing on the prop account, you were winning on the personal. In this scenario, since you're winning on the prop account, you will be losing on the personal. And how much will you lose? You will lose $900. How do I get this figure? I divide 10,000 by 6,000. That is your profit target by drawdown ratio. And I multiply it, of course, by the cost you're paying. You paid 540 for this, so it becomes $900 if you're trading a Hyro challenge. That is, you purchased an evaluation for 540, you lose an additional 900. In total, your investment is 900 plus 540, right? This is your total investment, but you have got your funded account now. Like this, technically you only lose this 900 when you pass, right? And you have your funded account. You can forget about this 540 since you have paid the evaluation fees either ways. Once you get your first payout, you will get the evaluation fees back of 540. And if you make just 1% profit on this 100k account, remember it's a 100k account, and the whole point is you're going to trade the funded account in a serious manner, right? So once you make 1% profit on the funded account, you have technically made 1000 plus 540, which means you have recovered your entire investment just by making 1% profit on the funded account. If it's a clean account or Klein funding account, your total investment is 382 plus 637. That is like your total investment. And again, if you make 1% on the funded, you have recovered more than what you have paid for. Same logic, right? I hope you like this strategy. It helps those people who are not that serious on the evaluation and they want to trade the funded account, you can say, in a better manner, like use the actual trading strategy, go slow, proper risk management, all that kind of good stuff on the funded account. Since you have instant payouts and all those good stuff, you can definitely use this strategy. Once again, prop firms do not allow you to hedge between multiple accounts. What we are doing over here is prop account and personal account on an exchange, right? That's the strategy. And lastly, we are going to close this video now since it's already been running for quite some time. In the next video, I will be discussing how I am trading these challenges, what kind of strategies I use on the evaluation, and how I'm going about the funded account. I will show you a basic strategy which I use personally, which involves, you can say, moving averages, trend lines, support resistance zones. That essentially it is what I personally use. That is enough to make decent returns in crypto. Right, I will be discussing that in the next video since this one is already running for quite some time. I will recommend you guys to use the code PRIMETIME whenever you make a purchase with either of these uh, prop firms. These get adjusted with the best discount that the prop firm is offering at any given point of time anyways, right? So for client funding, currently it is 25, so you're getting 25 using PRIMETIME. And for Hyrotrader, it is again the same discount that is off. You'll get 10% is the best discount they are offering. It will adjust, of course. If they give a better discount, I will bring that to my code as well. And all those of you who are supporting me by using my code, I have plans to give you, like, reward you guys in the future in some kind of kickbacks. I think I will plan that next month, but I will collect all these names and I will definitely get back to you guys. So there is a form which I will attach in the description section of this video. You can fill up this form if you are making any purchase. You can enter your name, email address, the order ID, your contact details. This is optional. You can enter your Telegram or WhatsApp number. Otherwise, I will reach out to you via email itself. Not a problem. Okay, and you can enter which prop form you made the purchase with so that it becomes easier for me to track using the order ID. And my plan is to, of course, reward my community as much as possible using the commissions, of course, which I'm getting through whatever support you guys are giving me. I make decent returns while trading, so this is not something which I need. And I'm looking forward to reward my community using whatever small benefit which I'm getting from the prop firm. In the next video, we might also be doing some giveaways as well to help you guys. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well and like this video so that it gets a lot of attention.